Okay. Testing. Alright, okay, well, let's just get started here. I need to vacuum. This is that's a lot of chemicals. Oops. Oh. Anyway, so we're going to continue building the Patlabor or Patty for the for close friends, I guess. Patlabor real grade from Bandai, AV-98Plus from the new show. Alright. Yeah, Patlabor from the new show. Hold on. When is this not working? Oh. I guess I forgot to do this. Just give me a second. I forgot to configure something here. No? Wait, it's working. Anyway. Alright, so, yeah, we're going to build this thing. So we built 2 legs yesterday, as you can see. The legs have built-in spice racks for easy access to, like, spice up things, I guess. This one? Nope, not this one. This leg, yeah. This leg has a holster for the weapon, which automatically, as you... This is the nice thing about real grade. Oops, too bright. There you go. Just adjust this a little bit. There we go. So we got ourselves a nice leg here, which does this little movement here to present weapons, and the cat comes over. And also spice rack in the other leg as well. And the inner leg for like let me just give this guy a box. Well, I don't know what she's doing. Already, like a few minutes in, we're already getting interrupted. Okay, I guess you can stay over there, except you're on the instructions and I need those. The cat is standing on the instructions and will not move. That's how things get ripped. Alright, so we got our instructions, at least until the cat sits on it again. Okay, anyway, we got 2 legs, and we're gonna keep going. So we did these 2 yesterday. Took a while just to, like, well, the second leg went much quicker than the first one. So hopefully we'll be able to keep the pace. What the hell? So where were we anyway? Body unit. Okay. That would be 03-1. No. I wonder if this time is not a good time for streaming because it might be like the time the cat is most active. Okay, so this cat is on the instructions, but we'll try. So we're doing the body unit 03-1. So we need E7. Get our tools. So yeah, anybody new here, welcome. Nerd on the internet, that's the name of the channel. We do plastic models, mostly Japanese stuff. Today we're building this patrol labor kit from the new series EZY or EZY, depending on how you want to say it. I think it should be Z, but I don't know. Could be that. I need to I haven't even watched the show yet. It's released in theaters, I think, or is it like direct to Blu-ray or something? Do they even make Blu-rays? I feel like most of the Blu-ray manufacturers have gone out of business or something. Who's making Blu-rays these days? Sony said they were no longer making Blu-ray media for the PlayStation, and they are the Blu-ray company. Like, Blu-ray is essentially Sony. It's their thing. So E7, and we need the i7. I will show you, but the cat is on the instructions. What is this? i7? What is that? No, don't eat it. Oh, i116. Okay, i116. i116 is the pilot. Don't eat that. Very detailed. You can even see like the separate fingers on the fist. Okay, sure you can't. Can you? Just about. You can see like there's like you can see the separate fingers on the fist here. That's like very detailed. Well, not entirely. It's kind of like loses detail on the inner arm, but overall, like really detailed little figure here of the person. You have all the little the lines here for the uniform, and the head seems to. No, the head doesn't move. Oh, wait, does it? No, it doesn't. But it has like some really nice. This is like an unnamed pilot here. I don't think that's the. There's a female lead character. That can't be her, is it? Looks like a male pilot, I feel. Yeah, some random generic male pilot. I feel like the main character again is kind of the same as the original show, is female, so it's not Izumi Noah, but somebody else. It's like years after. I don't know how many years exactly after the original show. Well, it's like over 30 years after the original in real time, but for where's I2? Oh, I217 for like in the game world, in the universe. The Patlabor. I say Patlabor because I watched it in French, and this is Patlabor. It's Patlabor, I guess. Well, it sounds makes sense as you call it. Well, in the Japanese say Patlabor. The cat is not going to move. Get your face in there, the sharp things.
From YouTube, John Ventura said heyo.
Hey John, how you doing? Yep, we're continuing building this thing today. Oh wait, hold on, number 6. Maybe put sticker 6 on this thing. Don't eat the parts. I need to find the stickers now. What do you even do with those? Where did I... Oh, okay. Stickers. Number... Don't... 6? What? That doesn't seem right. Oh. Okay, so there's 2. This on the same sheet. Oh, there's... and, well, there's black circle, and there's the like, I guess, clear circle. It just moves a bit just to make sure to cover all the parts I just...
From YouTube, John Ventura said I finished assembling the Tikbalang. Gonna apply water slide decals later.
And the cat comes back.
From YouTube, at Ian Angria said meow.
What was the point of that? Hello. Are you in here? Hold on. How you doing? Welcome to the stream being interrupted by a cat. Yeah, she just plumps herself on everything, parts, instructions. I can't see a thing. Actually, nobody can see a thing. She won't move. If I try to pick her up and move her, she's gonna flail about and knock everything. Sometimes her... Okay, sit down. Over here. Okay, cool. Hopefully she's sitting down. Alright. Anyway, so... Sticker 6. Okay, these ones. I'm gonna apply these just because this seems like a simple, low effort sticker to get on there. See, this is fine. It's fine when she's off to the side here. Once she starts like sitting on the instructions, now we're gonna have problems. Yep. Anyway, let's do this thing. So, sticker 6 has a bunch of them, so these are just like generic markings. I think these just mean special vehicle division, maybe? So we take this sticker, we clearly lost the part. Oh, there it is. So this thing goes on above this part here. I don't know if there are water slide decals for these things, but it would be nice. Like water slide decal versions of these. It's probably a bit off center. Okay, too late. It's a little bit off center. And a little bit, like the angle is a bit off. That is fine, I suppose. Nobody's gonna look this close. And the stickers they're not too bad. Kind of like a fat water slide decal, I guess. That's the level of thickness we're dealing with here. Like there's sometimes you get water slide decals that are a bit thick. And they do kind of stick on. Need to kind of like stick out a bit. I mean, this is what we have here, so not too bad. Of course, it's blurry. There we go. It was blurry the whole time. Why wouldn't it be? Alright, so then we take this thing. Plus we're not going to paint the guy just yet. That's going to take a while. So does he have... No, he does not. So usually like these things will have, for example, you see a hole here, you have a hole for a peg, and usually there's like a peg here, but which means you can remove the guy here and just I'm not sure, just clean this up a little bit. Oh no, wait, that's not. Okay, that wasn't a. That's a piece of detail. I thought that was a nub on this side. Oops. That's not a nub, so be careful there. So you could potentially have it with just this thing and no pilot, just for like if you want like an alternate display. But for now, just put the pilot in here and try to get this guy on there. Yeah. Not too bad. Alright, so that's only 03-1. So now 03-. I need to calibrate the focus here. Hold on. That's about this distance. That's alright. Alright, 03-2. Moving on. So we need E8. Cat has calmed down. E8, which appears to be this thing, which is a bit disappointing. I feel like this should have been like, well, I guess structurally it makes more sense to have it like one single part. And I feel like there's enough mechanical bits and pieces in here that you could separate. This is basically like a hinge. So it would be nice if this was hinged, this was like a piston, more hinges here, so that would be a bit nice. But you basically get like the shell and this little thing here. And then we need F1, 2. Let's try not to disturb you, cat. F1, 2, which is this thing. Alright, so clean up the gently. Follow the curve here, or however much we can follow the curve. Very, very gently remove nubs. Same on this part. And then we slide this, folding it this way, slide it in here, so it has some, oh, it does move up and down. So this is like the, they do say like the seat kind of moves up and down. The 02-3 is, oh, it's just taking this one and this one. Oh no, wait, there's more. E9. There's not much left on this runner, so E9 and 10, those are the shoulder parts, well, the armpits technically. Let me just get everything on there because I feel this is going to be part of the, all of this is going to be part of the torso anyway. So let's get everything off of runner E here, including these parts, which I hopefully will not lose because they're very small. I should have held. Yeah, if you should probably hold on to the part. Try to make it not move when you're nipping, because if you don't hold on to the part, especially if there's like one gate left, it will move, shift, and kind of shear the last one there. Oh, there's more over here. Tiny things. What could these be used for? Let's put that over in the corner over there. Somewhere where the cat will definitely lay on. Alright, so did I get everything? Because the problem with these runners, especially real grade, or the master grade I guess, so many very small parts, very dense runners, sometimes you miss. Oh, there's one. You think you got all of them, but actually there's a bunch still on the runner. I think that's all of them. Yeah, this is all of runner E. Alright, so let's see. 03 dash. Oh, we also need F22. F122. Where's F1? F1, as I'm holding it. F122, which is F122, F123. Again, also, well, there's arm parts on here. I guess I'll just leave those alone for now. Okay, so 02-3. So we move this up. We try to line this up. Okay, hold on. To remove some of these nubs first. There's some nubs here. A bit of a nub on this thing here. You want it to fit snugly. Well, not too snugly. And I'm guessing. There we are. This is 1.5 millimeter drill bit. Just very slightly pre-drill this, because I don't want to like have to apply too much pressure to get this seated in all the way. So this way. Wait, other way. No, hold on. Yeah, that's correct. Oops. Push this in all the way up. And connect the seat here with this thing. There we go. So now we have a, you know, those things like at amusement parks where like they you drop the people. And it looks like that, except, oh, that's the lever they were talking about. Okay. You can, well, it's a very small drop, but still. It goes on all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. There we go. Now we take E9, which is, looks like this one. Yep. E9, polish these a bit. Anyway, if anybody is new here today, welcome, and do consider us following, liking, subscribing, whatever. Especially on YouTube, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs so that YouTube will give me some pocket change, like really a few cents a month for doing these things. Okay, hold on. Wait, I don't have to get notifications or anything. What the? That's a lot of interesting. Okay, so that way. Okay. And then we take, yeah, so just, you can subscribe and mute notifications. Oops. You can subscribe and mute notifications, so yeah, I'm not gonna tell you to ring any bell or anything. You can come back whenever you feel like it. If you feel like it, but it would be nice for the views. Alright, so that's a bit messy though. The part, like the type of plastic we're dealing with here is kind of, it's a little rubbery. This cat is asleep. I feel like missed something here. Is that even gonna fit? That does not fit. Oh, you need to go further in. Okay. So then you press that down a bit just to make sure it all just compacts nicely. Although, like, how do you move then at this point? Oh, I see. So that's the movement we have here. There we go. Like, pops in, pops out. Pops in, pops out. Yeah, this is the arm, kind of. Alright. 03-4. Now 03-4 is pretty much the same on the other nope, wait. F124. This should be like, oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do is get this here, F124. And also get the same for, oh yeah, we do need the same for F2. Just all of these. 22. Hold apart when you're nipping so it doesn't shift. Especially small parts tend to do that. Well, large parts too. Well, all parts really. we do the same on the other. No, actually, first we get one of these, I guess. Hold on. It should be identical. Or symmetrical, at least. Can't tell if it is focused or not. Okay. So this goes here, like so. You pop that on there for later, I guess, with a little hole here pointing upwards. Yep. Do the same thing, same process on the other side here for 03-4. So this goes here. This thing pointing up, that thing, circular thing over there, going all the way, and again, clean the parts. These are internal parts, but you still want to clean these nubs because they could like create obstacles for movement. Gently. And the top one goes here, like so. It doesn't look very good. It's still kind of, I don't like how, like, well, this plastic is softer, so, and it's weirdly, it's like halfway between like regular polystyrene and polycap material. So, I mean, the runner says it's polystyrene, but the consistency is a bit rubbery. So when you file, you kind of sticks to it. It's like makes little shavings that get stuck to the thing. So again, this is F224. Little hole here pointing upwards. And moving on. So there's a little gap here. Alright. Did I do this right? Yep, that's correct. A little. Okay, that's correct. That's correct. Okay. 03-5. Moving on. So E5, I'm assuming. Yes, this is like the inside, the side walls, I guess. E5 and then A3. There's a runner A. There's a runner A. Is this A? No, there's A. The clear parts, A3, which is, there should be two of these, I feel. There's only one. Odd. Alright. Oh, okay, that's the top. That's the middle part. Okay. Very hard plastic, carefully. Always slowly nip those. You want to like be in a hurry and have it dent your nippers or even shatter them, because some god hands will be done in by hard plastic. Gently. Try not to scrape it too much. Alright, so E5. Chase for nubs around the place. Okay, on this end, like so. What is the middle part? It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it does not lift. It's barely. Well, it lifts a little bit. Alright, so then we need E2 and F1. F11. F1. F11. Let's get everything from here. I don't even know if this is going to be needed, but well, actually, let's just limit ourselves to F1 free. Okay, we'll need that. F11, F1 free. Also F16. F16. And F17 eventually. Okay, let's just put that over there. Alright, so F11, which looks like this thing with E2. This is very dusty. It kind of sticks to it also, so it doesn't really come off cleanly. Wonder if it's gonna do anything. Nope. Might actually be more dangerous. I'll try what the song's about. So like so, and this one goes here. So kind of collapses in here. I need like a sharp blade to clean this up. It's like a lower, oh wait, upside down here. Or is it? Nope, this way. Which way? Okay, hold on. I think I did this one wrong. So hold it like this, and yeah, it's upside down, like this. So, like so. This is E2F1. So that goes here, and it should kind of, if it will stay, in here, and it kind of locks into here, I assume. Like so, yeah. So that's like the lower half of the cockpit opening. And then we need F1 free. Nope, stay down. F1 free and she lies on all the mirrors. So hold it like so, and F1 free goes in here like this, and there's some more nubs over here. And that goes into like so. And this one goes into here like that. And we need F16, which is this thing, goes into here. Actually, first let's clean that up. F16, this is E4. And then this goes here. Oops. Let's get that back on there. Actually, everything's gonna fall, of course. I'm getting ready to put these two things together. Everything's just gonna keep falling off. And then we take E4, pop that in there. There we go. There we go. So it's all together. You can kind of see the inside here. Where are the screens? I figured we'd have like, maybe that thing is? No, that just looks, there should be like control panels in here. Where's the control panel? Yeah, something missing here. Yeah, I feel like there should be like controls and thing in here. For the pilot, like screens or something. There's none. Alright, anyway, so F17. Okay, this is 03-6. Oops. Let's try to move this cat a bit. I know she's relaxing, but come on. Yeah. Okay, maybe you don't need to be seen on camera. Let's go with it. So 03-6 now. Anyway, 03-6, as soon as I let go of this cat, she's going to approach. Okay, 03-6 is F17, and she's on top of all the tiny parts. Her hair's probably get, like, stuff's gonna get stuck in her hair, so just wiggle that in there. There we go. Try to see if anything underneath there. Just put this over here, maybe. Okay, well, she's gonna go sleep off screen for now. Hopefully, for a while. Alright, so we need... and a vacuum. Something that's gonna die from cat hair. I do have a shop vac, but I don't know. Let's see here. I don't know if this is any faster or not, or even cleaner. Alright. Alright, so then this is from the 03-4 thing from earlier, and so 1, you lower this down, 2, you slide this in here. Yeah, definitely, like, it's missing, unless... did I miss something here? There seems to be something that's supposed to go here, but... where's the control panel? Did I miss it? Yeah, I feel like there should be like some... oh wait, that might be the neck parts. I feel like there's this control panel missing, kind of. The screens that they would see. There we go. And now we can go up, and we can go down. Up, and down. Down. No, I'm trying to go down. There we go. Not on the parts. I think she's trying to be helpful. And on the back we take E6. Trying to figure out where it's supposed to go. Oh, hold on. Does that mean... how far does this go down to? It's supposed to go down a bit further than this. Nope, that's as far as it goes. Does it mean we have to like remove this back part every time we wanna top 10. How am I supposed to get this? So I'm gonna have to like remove this every time. Push it up and down. And this is supposed to go down further. Actually, just remove this and give it a try here. Ah, the whole thing came off. Yeah, it goes down quite a bit. Or maybe it's not supposed to. Okay, I guess it doesn't go down all the way. I thought it was going to go down further, but no, it does not. Alright, let's put this back in. Like so. Cover the back. With E6. Then we take F11. Did I get it out or not? F1, F111. F111's up here. F111. F111, where do you go? Over here on this little thing. Now page 9, and we can reach the middle insert here. There's basically a lot of information about, well, some information about the show, EZY. In the 20, oh, so it's set in 2030. So you feel like the 98 is from 1998. This is 2030, so I feel like this should have been updated. Like, I don't know, AV. Well, I guess it doesn't sound the same. It doesn't have the same kind of vibe to it, I guess. The AI technology advances, blah blah. This is basically like update. Like it used to be something about. Well, that was the exact same thing in the. Well, not workforce decline. Basically, the whole point there was like an AI involved with the Babylon project that they had going on over there. So, yeah. The story is a bit weirder. I guess there's some holes in here. She's a Leo. That's important, I guess. August 8th. Information about the various features. The how to use the spice rack, of course. Special vehicle section 2, division 2. Division 1, I guess, is also the same building, kind of. Alright, so we got, what do we got? Tubes. We got tubes. We need tubes. So we're now 03-7.
From YouTube, John Ventura said, "Mac, call it a night early. Have a good one."
Alright, John. Thanks for sticking in. So we need the tubes here. Well, this tube in particular. Not the wires just yet. So there's a little thing here, little ruler for you to use to cut the tubes. You get extra, essentially. So So measure once, cut twice, or is it measure twice, cut once? No idea what we're cutting. Okay, so we made a mark on it. We dropped it also. So let's try getting this exact cut here. It's rubbery, so it doesn't really cut well. Let's try cutting this again. So I got something. Let's try cutting another piece from the opposing side here. And try as accurate as we can be. There we go. Try not to lose it in a cat hair. Alright, so then we need... So it's not an actual... I mean, they do have the technology to make... They have the technology to make... like piston things this size. This isn't something out of the ordinary. So we take E1 and pop that on there. Like they are able to make like piston like cylinders this size. It's been done before, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it was too hard, but like it's a weird decision to have this made out of flexible plastic here, vinyl tube. It says 8mm. So E1 and E1, and then we need H210, which I'm guessing is this one. Yeah, if you can make like pins this size, you can make cylinders for this. So you could like giving us the whole thing. Kaylin L? Oh, KYL Lonely Gameplay?
From YouTube, Ogre Kyle Lonely Gameplay said hello.
No, hello. How you doing? We're building some patrol labor today. Patrol labor plus EZY, whatever. So pop that in there. Where'd he go? Oh, there it is. Pop that in there. I know where the rest of it go. Oh. Okay, so we try to figure out where this goes. So it goes on the outside here and connects to this little thing here. Pop that in there. Oops, there we go. So that way when you're moving around, look at that. Your head moves around and it does some pretty nice things. Look at this thing. Very nice. Let's do the same thing on the other side, see how nice it all turns out.
From YouTube, Ogre Kyle Lonely Gameplay said this RG is a nice model kit.
Indeed it is. And there are a few things I feel like they didn't update the design like in the show itself. It's the same basic design as the AV-98 from 1998. Well, 1990. I think it was 1991. It's very, very old. The story was set in the like 10 years in the future already back then. In the near future. If by like 1999 would have hyper technology everywhere. Turns out we didn't. Now, technology is subscription based. How is that for messed up? Oops. Okay, let's get this. Not too bad. Now we need G2. There's G. G1 also. G1 14, G2 14. But yeah, we're making good progress on this thing, and welcome for stay a while and listen if you feel like it. Subscribe if you feel like subscribing. You don't have to ring the bell or anything. You can subscribe and mute notifications. That's perfectly fine. I'm just trying to get the numbers up, just so YouTube will give me a few cents a day or a month. I don't know what the going rate is these days. I barely get enough views to qualify at this point. So this is G14, G1 to 14. Okay, so that goes on to there. So that's the one thing I don't like about this kit, is that the rubber housing, which is kind of like one of the gimmicks of patrol labor, at least like the AV-98. Well, a lot of them like have like rubber housing, which was one of the things you noticed, covering the mechanical parts so that mud and stuff doesn't get in it. Is that they just used hard plastic for this. They could have used like hard rubber. It's been done before. Okay, hold on, that's not going in. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's the rubber housing here. And then we need G1. Oh, now we move on to 03-8. 03-8. Now we need G117. Again, for those who want to follow along, I have the step up there. Cat is asleep, so I'm gonna try to do as much as we can before she wakes up. And we also need G1 1918. Yeah, they could have done. It's like they've done this with the master grade kits, and they've done these for like kits that weren't even high grade. Rubber parts, that's not something that's, and actually there are like high grade kits and other types, like figurized kits with like TPU parts, like flexible parts that are reasonably detailed, not as, I guess, well, they could probably like pull off like some fair amount of details. It's a bit of a waste not to have this as flexible material, because it is flexible materials to begin with. Alright, so then I feel like that's the kind of problem with rail grades, like the more modern rail grade, is that they take shortcuts places. So that's on here, that's clipped on, is, oh, now look at that, it's just hinged. It's on a hinge. Why? We don't know yet. We'll find out. Alright, so then on the side here, so we need G119. Figure out where this goes for a second here. This way? No. No, this one. Where do you go? This? No. Not this one. What do you even? Oh, front to back, okay. This one goes here. Oh, is that the back? Okay, so hold like so. Oh, this one goes in the back, okay. And this one goes in the front. And it's misaligned, of course. There we go. It would probably been doable, like as an actual flexible material. Like slightly flexible, doesn't have to be super flexible. Like TPU material that they've been using recently for various HG kits. That would have worked. Okay, so do I have all the parts here? So E12 and you know, we move on to 03-9 D15. D15. Carefully. D15. B14. And E12, which I assume is this one. Right, is that a... I hope that was a nub and not a piece of detail. That looks about right. And then on this one, just get all the nubs. Right, is that an undergate? That is an undergate. I hope that was an undergate, because if it's not, well, we just messed up. This one is also an undergate. So using undergates here on the shiny parts so as not to have oops, let's not stab ourselves here, like marks from filing or sanding or scraping. Alright, let's try to get all these together. So this one, B14 plus D15. Hold it. Is this even D15? What is this? Yes, D15. So like this, and like so. Is that gonna push in all the way? No, it is not. That's how far it goes. And two goes here. Which way do you go? E12 goes there. That doesn't actually. Nope, that's not it. This way. No. Oh, this might be this one. Oh, it is this one. Trying to get this to connect. There we go. Alright. Now we need D16, but you told me that before. 03-10. D16. I figured we'd need this, so more on the gates here. On the gate here. On the gate there. Not on the gate here. Where did the other on the gate go? This one, I think. Or did this one? Anyway, let's see how this goes. D16. So we take this thing from 03-8, turn it this way. First we put this onto there. Like this. Maybe. This is a bit tight. I think it's not aligned properly. Oh, there we go. There we go, kind of, sort of. I need to pre-roll this a little bit. And then two. Just like so. Nice and mechanical. Do the same on the other side now. Get all the other parts. Bunch of these. Get all our undergates. I also need nothing, 13. cradle this very slightly at the opening here, just to make it a little bit easier to fit. Alright, so we need D17 plus B13 plus E11, 11 plus, and then this is D18. Try to line this up like so. Not too bad. And then just connect this here with the other side. There we go. It's a bit of a... yeah, it's fine. Okay, we're getting somewhere. The only problem is like this thing, I feel like it's supposed to... how are you supposed to access the button? And can you just come out? No, no. Hold on. Do you just pop off? There you do. So you just do that. And can you just pop back on? Is the question. The radiator. No, wait, that's the battery pack. Yeah, these are battery operated. These are giant battery packs on the back. Like, in the field, they would just bring out giant charge batteries on the, well, pre-charged battery, just like pop them on and off on the vehicle, like the thing, the rig that they drive around on. Alright. 03-11. Apply stickers before assembling, it says. Why though? So we need... A16, A15, A16, A15, there we go. And we need some shiny stickers on the back of these, or we could use some chrome paint, your choice. These are the, well, these are the turn signals. This is technically a vehicle. It does have a license. It is road legal. Well, road legal for like laborers, I guess. So clean those nubs a bit without flicking this off into space. I'm trying anyway. So it says to apply stickers before assembling, so we need to put these two things on there. It says sticker free, dark circle free here. So it's one of these. So you can, is it shiny both ways? I guess it's shiny both ways. So we got this option, or is that? No, that's not the one. Find it. There we go. So I have chrome markers as well, which could work. So let's see if a little bit of chrome here. A little bit of chrome paint. All around. Let it dry for a second there. No, that didn't look very convincing, but we could also, where do you even go? So it goes, well, one way we could do this, well actually, this probably is the way we should have done this, is get these stickers off. Because the chrome paint might not be thick enough. So get these stickers, and the cat has woken. Stickers, no, not right now. Oh, of course, you're gonna sleep on everything. So, oh. Just put that in there at the back. And she's putting a paw on the still wet chrome paint. Try to do the same with the other side. Wait, did it stick to a paw? Where'd the other one go? Yep, it stuck to a paw. So we have this on the back. It says to put the sticker on the clear part. I'm doing the opposite. I'm putting it in the back of in the well, essentially, of the cause I don't think that's gonna be, actually it's shinier. It seems shinier on this side, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, hopefully this is the right. Don't eat knives. Stupid cat is eating knives. Alright, so we got that. So now we try to put this on. A15, A14. I think that's correct. Unless it's the opposite. It is kind of shiny. A little bit. Reflective. It's alright. Turn signals. That was 03-11. No, wait, we need B20. Hold this. It doesn't spin. Those are on the gates. here. Let me just file the whole thing down. Undergatos. Any stickers on this one? Nope. So then that goes up there. And push. Like so. So it kind of helps hold these two halves. Well, all the little other pieces on the top. There's probably going to be more that's going to go on top to like help it. Yep. This is 03-12. So we need B17. Those are undergates everywhere. So do a nip a little bit extra here. And then we need A14, B15. 15 and 16. Not sure, let's get B15. No, B15 is. Well, hopefully it'll be fine. B15 and 16, so we'll figure out which one goes where in a moment. And we need a 14. There we go. 14 times 2. Those are also on the gates. We need sticker Dark Circle 1, which is basically that thing, which not entirely sure. Well, we'll see. Yeah, let's try that. So first, get rid of the undergates there. Actually, it might be easier just do that. This is where the nub was, so you're gonna put the sticker on there, so it's gonna need to be a bit flat. This is B15, so let's try this then. Try to get this sticker 1 off of there. Try not to make that fly off. Okay. And, well, I'm gonna put some more chrome paint on here. That's not very reflective, is it? Oops. No, almost flew off. Alright, so this is B16. Now first we need to clean out the undergates of this thing. Where do you go? Alright, so we got this, and so the one that goes here, wait, oh, well that would do it. We're supposed to put also, okay. No, it's a bit too light for that. Let's kind of, let's try separate these. So we need to put 2 stickers, so, and wiggle that off, there we go. Kind of worked. Oh, they kind of messed up also. That's not very good. Okay, let's try that again. So, yeah, this one's a bit messed up, so. Oh, look at that. You get stickers 1 and 2 built in here, so why? Oh, you don't need this, I guess. Hopefully. Oh, maybe. Where'd it go? You get stickers 1 and 2 built in already here, so you just pop that on there, assuming it will stay. This is supposed to be floodlights, but they're red, so it doesn't really make sense. Why would you have red floodlights? Try to get this thing lined up somehow. Let's see if this works. It probably won't. Oh well. It's not particularly reflective. Close enough. This is a little reflective, not terribly reflective. Okay, this one goes which way? This one goes here. It should pop on there. Should pop in there. There we go. Like so. Just hazard lights and not floodlights. Alright. They don't really have much of a hinge either. There's tiny hinges here, but not much. It's like it feels like a hinge missing here. I didn't file that one, but it's like missing a hinge on the other side. Okay. So I got this, and then I took a minute. 03-13 A1. Little reticle there, which might be the screen that I thought was missing. There's like multiple, like suppose, well, if I remember correctly, the cockpit had like multiple screens all over the place. No indicates, no indicates. There's a sticker on this thing. Nope. So that goes with the thing here pointing over there. And very tiny, yeah, the hinges just pop out. There you go. Well, that does nothing. And then this whole thing goes on there. What's that? Yeah, it folds. And so I guess if you push it up, the little clear bit pops up. Otherwise, yeah. Alright. Okay, so now we need each 1, 2 with a bunch of undergates. Why so many undergates? H12, which is the badge. Oops, let's fly off. H12, the little T shape here, peg. We need D1. No, I think yeah, this one's empty. So just use it over there. And then we need more things with undergates on them. D119. And D111, where are you? Oh, B19, okay. And D111, which is the black part. Oh, that's good. Undergates everywhere. Also D110 and B18. Wait, was this supposed to go somewhere? Oh, not yet. Large things, I'm gonna do a double nip. Oh, those could be undergates. Yeah, those aren't. Wait, more undergates, yep. Undergates do tend to slow you down a bit. Remember to remove dust from your files every now and then. Otherwise, the previous material you were filing is going to transfer onto the next one. Alright, so one, we get this thing onto there. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Come on, get in there. Oh, it's upside down. That's why. There we go. Wiggle that on there. Very nice. Just press that in. It's nice and thick. That's like that. That's very nice. It's a nice thick. There's a little stepping thing here. Alright, so let's pop that out because it's a bit easier. So, pop that out. So yeah, something on the back to support it. You can put your finger or whatever back there. So there's a little T hole here. So connect the little T peg onto there. Well, that doesn't seem right. Why? Oh. Let's get our stick. Push that in all the way. Okay. I thought the... Oh, it's like this. Okay. That makes more sense. So then connect this to that. Like, or something. Oh, maybe we should. Oops. No, actually, no. It's supposed to like. This is supposed to be like that. Like this. Get back in there. Alright, let's try to get it because this is supposed to like trap this hinge in there. So let's see if this works. There we go. Nice. There. Now you can see all the way inside. Very nice. The one thing that's kind of annoying, like, yeah, again, there's no... I feel like there should have been, like, this thing should have folded down all the way. Well, I guess a problem there, that then... Because you're supposed to, unless it's VR helmets... Oh, maybe the thing on the head is like the VR helmet or something, so you don't need screens everywhere anymore. Like, the original one needed, like, screens everywhere.
From YouTube, Troy Simahoski said, hey, made this one.
Hey Troy, how you doing? Oh, you got that one already? Nice. How's it going over there in the dispensary industry, whatever it is? How's work? How's life? How are things? Okay, wait. Did I get the undergaze for this one? Yes, I did. Pop that on there. There. Go. Well, it doesn't seem right. Did I get all the undergates? Maybe something missing here. Oh, one goes here first, okay. This is D110 plus B18. This is the battery cover. Battery pack cover. Assuming
From YouTube, Troy Simahoski said it's going well. Have a super busy Friday and went on a hike for the 4th yesterday.
Nice. Oh, I guess it is a little bit... Oh, there we go. It does look a little bit different from the... Like, the battery pack is a bit smaller, I feel. Well, it could be exactly the same. I do have a master grade AV-98 I can compare it to.
From YouTube, Troy Simahoski said got caught up in a wild storm while I was trailblazing, and I might as well have jumped in a lake. I was soaked through completely.
That's nature for you, I guess. Well, but I can't complain. No, wait, that's a whole... No, wait, that's not... That's the chest. Now we do the waist, which is still... 0314. Now, there's that trope that if you get soaked, you'll get sick, but I don't believe that. I don't think that applies anymore these days. I feel like this was back in the day when
From YouTube, Troy Simahoski said it was wet but fun.
Yeah, it is fun, like just running around in the rain.
From YouTube, Troy Simahoski said felt like being in a monsoon lull.
Oh, I've been in actual monsoons. I mean, yeah, it is like, it's just giant raindrops. Very heavy rain. And everything is a puddle. Well, especially if you're in like an urban area, all the roads are basically
From
one giant
YouTube,
puddle.
Troy Simahoski said I've definitely gotten sick from getting soaked in the rain, but only when it was cold out.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like this, like the thing about if you get soaked, you'll get sick. That was this thing like back in the day when people didn't have towels, I guess. When were towels invented? Towels and like hot cocoa or something. That was before that. Back when people, I guess, ate mud cakes for dessert or something. And pooped in a hole in the ground. What was I doing? Oh yeah, 03-14. So we need F237, F238. I'm not like, well, not saying you can't have one again, but like, just get inside, like, rub yourself down, heat yourself up, you'll be fine. It's not like, well, it depends on the constitution, I guess. Some people might just like, there's a slight breeze and they keel over. You might need some vitamins or something. What are we even talking about anymore? No, yeah, that was like, no, there was just a few fireworks over here. I feel like there's a movement to like make fireworks illegal in the state I am. It's like you just go south a little bit. Fireworks is still plenty legal. What a lot of people do. Like, well, if you're like closer to the border, they'll just go down a bit, load up on fireworks, walk back all over, and blow their fingers off. There's another thing that says that kids these days aren't really afraid of things anymore. They're so, well, it's more like their survival instincts are pretty much gone. That's why they're no longer afraid, so let's say that humanity is going extinct, is what I'm trying to say. Well, at least there's gonna be, it's trying, well, not natural, I guess maybe natural selection, or just environmental pressures are trying to reduce our numbers. Fun stuff to think about. I don't know how it got there. Alright, this is F233, F237, so pop that on there. And clip that on there, there we go. How did I even get to that train of thought? Cold weather, oh, fireworks, yeah. 4th of July, fireworks. Trying to make things illegal, and basically if you feel like there's an increase of people blowing their fingers off, that's why they're trying to make it illegal. But when you think about it, it's like maybe people just like don't care anymore. It's like, oh, I'm like holding, like back in the day, like you held fireworks and you would throw that shit as far as you was, like if you were holding it, lighting it, you would throw it away immediately. I feel like these days kids just like, oh, pretty lights, explode, fingers gone, oh well. Why bother? We won't be needing fingers anyway. Just hook us up to a feeding tube and put it in a sack or something. Alright, so this is F234, and you need to pop that into this way, that way, this way with the filled up bit outside, and lock it in there. There we go. G115, G116. Where's G? G115, 16. Yeah, that's alright. This way. Pop that on there, and pop this on there, on the side. There we go. Oops, it's not lined up. There we go. Yeah, one thing I don't like about this again is that the rubber housing is hard plastic, which not terrible, I guess. Now we need 03-15 with B7, which B is B. B for blanc, as in white. Blanco? I don't know. What's white in Spanish? So it makes sense, but blanc in French, basically. White. Where's the other one? I need to get like, well, don't really need it for this one. Somewhere I need to get like carving tools. Like they do make scribing, I think it's called. You can do some pretty nifty things. It's basically the same thing as like woodworking chisels, but for plastic. Although I feel like on plastic this hard, it might be a bit difficult, unless it's like extremely sharp and much harder. Although it might like crack the plastic instead of doing anything useful to it. Alright, so this one points this way, and this thing goes on that way. This is B8. B8 and B7 on the other side. There we go. B8, B7, it's a bit misaligned. Not sure why. Alright. And B11, B10, B9, 9, 10. I'm gonna get 12 as well because it looks like this is the more there's more turn signals onto this thing. I think we're making good progress. 2 hours in. Well, we started doing the body 2 hours ago. We're still on the body, so maybe not good progress, but progress nonetheless. We're getting there. Okay. And we also need 8, 12, and 13. These don't, these don't have, brown and white, these do not have, they don't have reflective things.
From YouTube, Troy Simahosky said pre-order anything lately.
No, I mean this is the last pre-order I made. Like this kit I'm building right now. Well, I like barely got a the pre-orders were closed where I usually get those, and then checked back later. It was like one slot available, and I ordered it, and then immediately like the pre-orders were closed again. So it's like I got the very last one. Oh, there's probably like a couple HG Gundam kits that I pre-ordered a while ago, but nothing I've been expecting as much as this one. This one I've been like waiting for this kit for a while. I've been waiting for the show for like years now. Being probably announced like 10 years ago. And it's been like pre-production or whatever it's called. Like they've been looking for people to make it for a long time. What am I doing? B11. B11, get all the undergates out. So many undergates. Undergates here, undergates everywhere. Is that an undergate? I hope it is. No, it's not an undergate. This is not an undergate, be very careful. There's only 2 undergates in the back. I almost trimmed that off. I don't know what, some random video showed up on my YouTube feed. Some guy building a real grade Evangelion kit while I assume his whole family was watching and encouraging him, which was weird. It was like a Japanese video. And then he like messed up and cut something he wasn't supposed to cut. But it was like in the middle of the night and everybody was asleep. And he proceeded to like sneakily glue things together. It was a weird thing. Alright, so we need B11D19. Get it. That was an undergate again. Just some extra attention to detail here in the back. Okay, which way do you go? Go that way. That and this. Oh, forgot the undergate here. Alright, so then B10, that goes on here. Looks like there's a hinge, but not sure about it. This one's a bit off. Huh. And to pop that in there somehow. Where's the stick? Oh, I need one. I guess we'll just use this to make sure it's like in there. Oops, I popped that again. Press that in all the way. All the way around. This one popped out again. Okay, so you need to kind of like the little notch here. You kind of go underneath and kind of hook it in there. There we go. Well, sort of. Close enough, I guess. Now H28, which are this kind of reflective, slightly reflective surface here. What I'm gonna do is, in a minute, after I get these nubs, where's our chrome? Oops. Chrome marker here, just in the circle. That's hardly making a difference. Just a little bit of chrome paint in the dimples there. And then this goes on here. I guess it is a little bit shinier. It's very slightly. Oops. And this one goes on top. Hopefully we got the undergates sorted out. Okay, now it clips together. I think it's sandwiched together, so now the gap disappears a bit. And then we pop this on there. It is a little bit shinier, I guess. And these go in the back. These are the brake lights, if you want to believe that. And here we have the, I don't need to put that on just yet, but we have the license plate go underneath, in between the brake lights. So yeah, these are the brake lights, because I guess brake lights and reverse probably in there. B1, B9, sorry, B9.
From Twitch, Scarecrow8285 said waving handshake.
Hey there, Scarecrow, how you doing? Hold up, what is this? Oh, there's no hole for. This is real great. They don't have holes for action bases. Yeah, how you doing? We're building this thing today. So 03-16. Now we take. This is. I don't know. B12. And we nip the under gates. And we clean these up a little bit. A18. And A17. Which also have under gates. Why? Why so many under gates?
From Twitch, Scarecrow8285 said you've been doing the same as always grinning face with sweat.
Oh, me or you? Yeah. Same as always, I suppose. Yep. Try not to cut my own fingers here.
From Twitch, Scarecrow8285 said I figured.
Yeah, not at full strength. We're still alive. Kind of. Trying to do at least one thing a week. So I just okay, hold up. So I don't disappear. Those are ridiculously tiny parts and ridiculously tiny nubs, and I'm not sure I've been doing it right. Okay, so we got something. So we're supposed to get this in there somehow. A17 and... Does it go on the side or what? Up the side? Alright, so this one? No, not this one. How do you... So it goes in there. There we go. Or that's not. Where's the other stick? Well, I need it. Oh well. So it needs to go. No, okay, that somehow lined up. Do I need stickers on this? I hope not. Oh, I do need stickers on there. But I guess on the back. This is gonna be a three-parter, maybe. Kinda had to like rotate it into place. There we go. You kinda hook it in the back and rotate it into place. Okay, so that's that. And we also need A5 and A4. That would be the, I guess, reverse signal, the reverse lights. No, they're lighter, so it might be the reverse lights. I'm assuming. Don't. She's probably likely to flick parts away.
From Twitch, Scarecrow8285 said it's a putty tat.
Okay, so that goes, yep. Putty tat. Yep, exactly. And try to figure out which way this goes. Yeah, these are the reverse lights. Oh, I think I need to clean this up a little bit more. Again, same as the, oh wait, that's the, oh, it is the right one. You kind of rotate it into place. Like so, yes. There we go. You kind of hook it on the edge and rotate it into place. I think. Yeah. Sure you get this nub because it will prevent it from fitting. And the nub on the back as well. Alright, so like so. Press it on here and rotate it into place. Make sure the nubs are all clean. There we go. Oh, that's another. Wait, does license plate also go here? Oh, that's the front. Okay, this one's the front, so this would be the headlights and the turn signals. Oh, that was the back. No, that's the front. Where'd the piece go? It's under the cat. There we go. There's not a lot of accessories, I guess. It's just a shield and that, and then, well, nightstick. Not really a nightstick. Not night. It's a police stick. Short one and long one. Oh, I guess they didn't do like mechanism for this to like unfold, which would have been, I guess, extra work. Alright, before we do this, so we need these things, these stickers, which go 5, 4, 6, 7. Was I supposed to put stickers on? There's 17. How am I supposed to get that? That doesn't. This? Oh. I see. So it wraps around. And then 6 and 7. Might as well just paint this with chrome marker. Like the whole thing here. It's just wrapping around complex shapes, that's all. Yeah, didn't really need all of that. Okay, so we got this, and then we take the other one. There we go. And we'll see how that goes. is just very slightly reflective. Doesn't do much. Okay. I'll probably like remove this and put chrome paint underneath someday. Like assuming that I come back here to finish this, I completely unglue all the parts and bits and bobs and stuff. I'll remove the sticker, just put chrome paint underneath and call it that. So we need E25, which I'm definitely removed on the runner, and is now missing because the cat probably knocked things over. Let's see here. Let's see, E25. I did remove it. It's one of these. Oh, it is one of these. There's two of them. Alright, so there's E25 and... Ah, I see. Oh, I see. So that's what the cable is for. So this is E25 with the cable on. And there's alternate parts, E26 and whatever this is. That's for the hook. So for now, we'll just do, actually I'm just gonna, I want to put this in here. You get the general idea. So basically this is the cable that's supposed to connect, I'm assuming, connect here because it seems to be the right size. This is the hook and the hitch, I guess. Or the trailer, I don't know. Basically that's the cabling thing here, which, because it's a vehicle. So it goes in here, like so. You push that in. Like so. So basically that's the hitching part here. And there's a bit of a gap. It will need to be glued together, I guess. Or might be because the there's some nubs in there. Alright, so we got this. And we have a specific way of, so we need to like pop that in there, turn it 180, and it locks in place. Oh, it does, look at that. It does unlock. So we have a little bit of a locking mechanism here for the, because I guess people complain that torso has just come out. So there's a kind of a locking mechanism here for the torso and the waist. So you just put it on 180 and then it kind of lock, self-locking in place. Very nice. And has a bit of, yeah, it has a bit of wiggle. Alright, the cat went back to her box. Alright, so we got ourselves the torso. Look at that. Very nice. Very, very nice. If I do say so myself. So I'll get things off. All the cat. Oops. I flipped the knife in the right direction. Now, there's this step here to like pop these in, but we're not going to do that just yet. So we're going to go to... Alright, there. Actually, what time is it? 2:30. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish the arms and head. And the cat's trying to eat parts anyway. I might, yeah, probably gonna stop. I'm stop here. So we got arms, head, and equipment left. There's gonna be a part 3 to this thing. And it looks like, yep, I'm gonna have a part 3. So, assuming this thing, whole thing here comes off, and you can pop the pilot up there with the head kind of. So they do have VR headsets. That might explain why there's no screens inside. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. We're into the arms, head, and arms and other arms. Next time, we don't get a. We do not get a shotgun with this thing.
From YouTube, Troy Simahosky said have a good night.
Alright, thanks Troy. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah. Yeah, this one's like... Well... Part of it is the cat constantly interrupting, but... Yeah. We're gonna save that for next time. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have a little... I'm gonna try anyway. Can this be a crab of some sort? It's all crabs anyway. I'm entirely sure. Nah, it's just weird. Oh well, that's what we're going with anyway. So, this will be our exit, assuming the cat doesn't destroy everything. That does really look crab-like. But yeah, we're gonna stop here and I'll be back tomorrow. Try to finish this about the same time, I guess. Maybe a bit later. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, it's not much left. Like the arms, hopefully not too complicated. Although it does seem like we do have a lot of pieces left. Like, almost full runners. Ah, we do have the hands. Oh, didn't we address this, I guess. Well, the hands don't seem to have, like, separate thumbs. There's one thing I don't not too much of a fan of. Like the more modern, real grade stuff doesn't have articulated hands, which is kind of a shame, really. Would have been nice if we had, like, at least just for posing, for display, like articulated hands. That would have been nice. But anyway, for now, we're gonna stop here, kind of suddenly, abruptly, because we got a cat cam randomly. It's probably not gonna stay very long, but anyway, we got this. And yeah, we're gonna see you guys tomorrow, probably. If anybody wants to come back, and we're gonna do part 3 of this thing, which is probably gonna be the conclusion. Unless well, I don't think I'll mess up that much. But anyway, that's it. That's all we have for now. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow, and good night, and good morning, or whatever else you're having. Afternoon, brunch, lunch, third breakfast. All right. Bye for now.
From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said thanks all for watching. We'll be back for part 3 tomorrow at around the same time.